Hey everybody, it's the 13th Wolfman. You know what today is? Today is day 4 of the 31 Days of Horror. 31 movies, 31 days. Yes! This is one of my favorite times of the year, the month of October, where all of our horror compatriots get together and do something special on YouTube. You got Brother Max. You got the one, in other words, the one and only MSJ. You got I Am the Ice Lord, Mr. Bones, Moods, Double Shot J, Nightmare Maven, myself. The list is long, and I mean that. So, check these people out. Always like, subscribe, share, and comment. I want to know what you have to say. Let's get on to what today's movie is. So yesterday we talked about Scream, the 1996 Wes Craven film starring Neve Campbell, Jamie Kennedy, Courtney Cox. The people came out of that movie huge. When they went in it, there were some knowns and a lot of somewhat knowns, but they made 5 movies. Scream 1 through 4, and then 2022 we couldn't come up with the title Scream 5, so we just called it Scream again. We're going to talk about that movie, Scream. I'm calling it Scream 5. We've got 3 of the original cast members back. We got David Arquette, Courtney Cox, and of course the beautiful Neve Campbell. Our reprising their roles is Dewey, Riley, Gale Weathers, and Sidney Prescott. Now this one takes a really cool turn because those 3 cast members are what are known as the legacy cast members. And in this movie we have got bloodlines. And I don't want to get into it because I want you guys to watch this and discover who the bloodlines are. But, there's one that's pretty much a given, and that's a set of twins. Mindy and I think his name is Chad. They're fraternal twins, and their mother is Martha Meeks. That's right. Heather Matarazzo's character shows up in this. She was Jamie Kennedy's little sister in Scream 3, I believe it was, that she shows up. So she's Martha Meeks, Randy Meeks' little sister. That's one of the coolest things, and they have these little nods throughout this entire movie to the movie before it, or to the original film. I think one of the coolest things for me, and this doesn't really give much away, is they show where Dewey Riley is living, and on his mantle there is a box which obviously has the ashes of Tatum Riley in it. Tatum, played by Rose McGowan in the original film. It's kind of cool because through the other 3 sequels, they never bring up Tatum. It's almost like Dewey just kind of forgot about her. It's like, okay, yeah, I lost my sister, because it's the whole movie things that, but he just kind of like went on with his life. Here we see that he actually has a connection. This is the first Scream movie not directed by Wes Craven. We lost Wes in 2015 to cancer, and after that, I personally was thinking, if they never do another Scream film, I'm fine with it. Wes left a great legacy of movies to watch, whether it's The Hills Have Eyes, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Shocker, Scream. There's a nice legacy there for him. So we didn't really need a new Scream movie, but they found a way to honor Wes and not crap all over the original, the original film or the series, and that's what this movie is. It's 25 years after the original Woodsboro murders, and it's starting all over again. And you're just kind of like, oh my God, how can they, come up with a reason for the killing? They do. And, and it's pretty good, if you ask me. I'm not saying much more than that. I mean, again, it's a whodunit. That's the thing about Scream movies. It's a whodunit. You're actually spending time going, well, who is the killer? And you're trying to figure it out for yourself, rather than, oh, it's just a straightforward slasher. Again, like I said yesterday, I don't think that Ghostface belongs on the Mount Rushmore iconic killers, because, well, you'd have to put a different Ghostface. It would have to be, so many Ghostface up there, because it's a different killer in each movie. You'd have to, put a number below it to state which one it really is. So, that aside, I mean, I actually really liked this movie. I thought it was very creative, very inventive, and the bloodlines that you have in this are kind of cool. There's only two new actors that I recognize. Jenny Ortega and Jack Quaid. Other than that, I didn't really know the new cast. I mean, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I've seen them in other stuff, but they're just not, the cylinders weren't blowing up with who they were. But I look forward to seeing all these people in future stuff. What would I give this now? I'd give this about 2.5 out of 4. So this is 2.5 chainsaws. I mean, it's good, and it does honor Wes, and it does its part. But again, did we need another movie? And come on, Scream 5. Just call it fucking Scream 5. Scream 2022. It's not a reboot. In a way it is, or it's not a remake. In a way it's a reboot, but it's a sequel. And they get into that in this movie. They call it a requel. What the hell, They talk about the rules of the requel. I will say this: there's blood in this movie. There is a lot of blood. They really upped the game on this movie when it came to knocking out the blood. That's all I got to say, everyone. As always, like I said earlier, like, subscribe, share, and comment. I always want to know what you have to say. I am the 13th Wolfman, and prowling and howling, baby.